This quick character guide will cover Raika. She's a half-orc barbarian of the sturdy ability. Starting out with her boots, one of my personal favorites for her would be her rare, which will give her a 50% chance for one extra action while increasing her attack by 75%, which is absolutely massive. Her rare is going to give her a 75% chance to inflict 200% damage, which could be good to do move and have a massive amount of damage to clear out an enemy, but preferably I would like additional movements. That's how I like to play. Another wonderful option with her would be her epic. Once you get to level 7, 100% chance to heal pretty much all of her health, which is absolutely phenomenal. And her legendary, which I'm assuming once you get up a little bit higher, it may be a 50% chance for her to gain 100% plus damage, which is absolutely phenomenal. Her helmet, she has a couple good options. Her common is going to give her a taunt plus an increase of 50% damage. Her rare is going to give her a 50% block plus the taunt. One of the ones I prefer, generally for my playstyle, which she taunt and gain fury, so when she attacks, she'll be able to do 2 weapon attacks, and once we look at her weapons, you'll see why this is very powerful. However, if you prefer a more counter attack, you can use her legendary, which will give her counter attack for 3+ turns. Going into her skulls or her necklace items, her common will do 300% damage while also inflicting 50% defense for the next turn, which could be amazing for follow-up attacks. The one I personally prefer is the pull the enemy, so doing 200% chance and then pulling the enemies close to you. So if I use Naolan with him, she can do massive damage as a follow-up to the pull. If you prefer more of a disarm, you can use her epic. But one of the more common, which I don't have yet, but I'm super excited to get, is the OWLBEAR skull, which will allow her to attack one zone. So if you would be able to use her rare and then get the additional action and then attack everybody in the zone, that would be massive damage. That would be a good, but mind you, when you move, it's only a 50% chance to get that. All of her weapons are phenomenally good, just depending on your playstyle. Combining it with the Fury makes these weapons even more damage. So if we look at this, assuming you have the Fury on, this will give her a 50% chance to inflict 800% damage, which is absolutely mental. If we focus on her rare Yeti Bone Hammer, this would have performing an additional melee attack. So this would be 4 attacks, all inflicting 150 on the same zone, which is absolutely crazy. If you want to focus more on an injure, the BULETTE-CLAW spear would do that, 75% chance to inflict 125. If you need to focus on more of a health build to have her survive more, this gives 75% chance to inflict 200% damage while gaining 100%. So this would be 400% chance with Fury while gaining 200% health. I'm assuming once the legendary gets up higher, she'll be able to attack a whole bunch more times, so maybe 3 or 4 times. So maybe possibly 8 attacks she could do with this once you max it out, which would be crazy. Or if you hope to prevent the enemy from attacking, this will do 400% chance and then the enemy can't attack for 2 turns, which is another wonderful option. Just choose how you play, and Raika is very versatile. As always, choose your best armor that's the strongest, give you the best stat boosts because they have no perks. And then in general, you could play the ring items multiple ways. Her common is going to start to heal her on the turn, so this is a passive amount of heal, which could be good. Or if you want some standard defense boost, the rare is a good option. I prefer, though, the increased block when hit, 75% chance, and this will last for 2 turns. Though I know a lot of high-level players, and especially endgame players, enjoy this Death Ward, which when Raika is defeated, it'll give her an increased % chance just for once. It doesn't come back once you revive, but I'm assuming it starts at 20, then goes to 40 and 60, and probably 80% when maxed out, that she'll come back and be able to fight again. So that's a quick overview of Raika. Go out there and destroy and save Waterdeep.